I trust myself. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust my kids. I don't trust my wife. I don't trust my brother. I don't trust my family. When it comes to my food and what I do, like, I trust myself. Now I got people driving 6, 7, 8 hours just to get to me because my food is at that level and it just takes them there and they just gotta have it.
That brisket is phenomenal.
Check it out, y'all. We here straight from the bottom. Y'all know me from Miami and Lauderdale, egg roll truck. You know, best food truck on the planet. We here, y'all. Fayetteville, did Rick Ross car show back about 4 or 5 years ago. First car show, slid through, had 1 or 2 trucks. Brought him to the car show, did his pool party. So a lot of y'all from around here know me from out there. But now we all over Georgia, we all over Florida. Got 8 trucks, got four restaurants down south. Got 8 trucks, and I'm building something big over in Valdosta right off exit 18. Egg roll truck is the Facebook and the Instagram. Y'all make sure y'all slide through, come try that food. Y'all make sure y'all come hungry. Been certified. What's up?
All right.
Pretty Girl Food Review in the house, in the building.
Look at you for remembering a lengthy title, because some people, they get a little flustered with the wording, but okay, we off to a strong start. My first question is, what was your first sign that this had taken off? Like, what was your first indicator of that?
Well, see, I'm like, a lot of people start off in a truck, right? And then they go and do that thing. See, I did it backwards.
Okay.
I did it the right way. I started off with a brick and mortar. Jumped into a restaurant down in Lauderdale. That's where I first started. And then I realized, once I realized that in order to bring people, you gotta do something great. You gotta do something above and beyond. You're only gonna drive so far for wings, tacos, burgers. So I said, you know what? I went to my roots, busted out the egg roll. And now I'm a master chef. I create signature dishes from around the world and I infuse them in crispy wontons. These ain't normal egg rolls. Okay. This is lasagna in an egg roll, soul food, barbecue chicken, mac and cheese in an egg roll, Korean barbecue. I take dishes from around. I got a griot egg roll from a Zoe's.
Okay.
With bun in the egg roll.
Gotcha.
Jamaican, Japan, I mean, just all over the world. I take the best dish and I throw it into an egg roll and take it to a certain height. And then I had to jump in the food trucks so I could get my food out there.
Gotcha. Okay. When you say that you started first with the brick and mortar, because I did a little bit of research, but not too heavy of it. Was your storefront, like your brick and mortar physical restaurant, was it egg roll heavy as well, or?
I took over a Chinese restaurant. A lot of people know me from the printing game down in the flea market down south in Oakland Park, from the t-shirts and the printing and stuff like that. I was big at that. Gotcha. But then I opened up a restaurant from when I moved out the flea market for my customers. Okay. And I said, okay, I wanted to just give them something good to eat while they wait for their products. Gotcha. But my cooks would, you know, they were playing around. You know, he don't know what he doing. He ain't never ran no restaurant before, so I fired everybody, got them all up out my kitchen, jumped in and realized I had a superpower. My superpower is like an X-Man. I know how to cook. I got a taste palette out this world. So I started taking on the sauces and then I challenged myself to do something much greater and beyond. Now I got people driving 6, 7, 8 hours just to get to me because my food is at that level and it just takes them there and they just gotta have it.
Absolutely. Okay.
You never tried it?
I have not. No, this is my first time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, first time.
Oh, wow.
My next question would be, I know you said that your roots, you went back to your roots when it came to the type of cuisine that you were preparing, but why did you decide egg rolls versus, and I don't know what I don't know, but I am a lover of like Vietnamese, Asian cuisine. That is one of my personal favorites. But instead of doing like dumplings maybe, or, you know, a pho or a ramen. Ramen is huge now. So how did you decide like it was gonna be egg rolls?
Because I needed to, you know, when you put something in a golden crispy wonton,
right,
and that crunch and that, you know, that savor and that saltiness, and it just when you bring it out, and when you're putting like a gourmet 5-star dish in that crispy wonton, it just takes it to such a super height. I'm Korean. Okay. I'm not Chinese. A lot of people know me as Chinaman from back in the streets.
Gotcha.
You know, I'm born and raised South Miami, ran the streets, did everything I had to do. But when it comes to like sauces and the crunchiness along with the, you know, savoriness of the foods inside, when you try it, then you'll understand. See, a lot of people, you can't really grasp it But like my food is like not normal. When you try it, you'll understand the greatness involved in it. And when you try it, like say you want to, a lot of people come up, they want to buy my whole truck because my lines be long.
Yeah.
You know, there's no reason to do that, you know, but mix and match too. But when you do end up getting like 4 selections, you got to take a bite of each one. And see, a lot of people just try one and it's so good, they inhale the whole loaded egg roll and then you start getting full. So you can't really grasp everything. So you're being a great food reviewer, I need you to take a bite of each and you get to experience the greatness behind each and individual ones. Like I got lasagna that is like straight homemade lasagna. My curry chicken, I use a Trini and Indian curry.
Okay.
My Korean barbecue beef is my mama's recipe. My soul food is out this world. My seafood, shrimp, crab, and lobsters. I keep going on and on. I got like maybe 30 different egg rolls that I put out. I have signatures of the month. They don't come out all the time.
Yeah.
My birria taco.
Okay.
I'm working on an oxtail peas and rice egg roll right now. You know, food, man. Food makes people happy.
Gotcha.
Right?
One other thing that I definitely noticed on you guys' Instagram is the community connection. You know, when you have these very long lines, you're out here, you're building relationships and you're enjoying that camaraderie with your consumers. And it was refreshing for me to see, and if you guys look on their page, you'll see it as well. But that's something that we don't see too much nowadays, especially with you guys having 179,000 plus followers on Instagram. Why do you feel like it's important for you to like have that bond essentially with your consumers and having those conversations while they wait?
My food is so great.
Mm-hmm.
The customer service and the customer experience is very important.
Right.
I set the bar so high with my food. I had to take the customer service and the experience to the extreme. I love that people come out here and they wait in the hot sun or the rain. It'll be rain and storming and people will still be out here in the umbrella supporting me. So I take it in, you know, I take pride in the customer service and I'm big on that. Because nowadays, it don't exist.
It doesn't.
You go into kiosks, people give an attitude. You gotta be nice. I go into Starbucks, I gotta be nice to get good customer service, and that's not right. Yes. Back in my day, man, you go everywhere, you know, customer service was a big thing. And now it's and it's sad. So I took advantage of that and I just take it to the extreme. You know, I wanna give people the experience and it's, you know, that's what it is.
And we do a lot of food reviews, of course, and we've worked with some really great public figures, so to speak. And now we're going to be adding you to that list.
Cool.
And one thing that I definitely notice is when I look at your menu, for prices, I see that it's mixing it two for $18. The price point is also refreshing because nowadays, price inflation in general, and with you having that many followers, but you still create and you demand that time with one-on-one experiences with your customers, I think that says a lot about you. And I know that the viewers, the audience at home, they'll peep that as well. So I really want to put emphasis on that because you don't make excuses.
Yeah.
You know, you keep the price where it's, you know, I'm sure where you can profit, but it's affordable for people to be able to enjoy takeout. And like I said, with the amount of followers you have, you can easily say, well, we don't have time for that. Or you could be running a circus essentially. I see 3 trucks here, y'all. Like, this isn't just a small operation. But I'm very excited to get my food. I keep looking at the menu behind you right here. The last thing that I want to ask you is what advice, everybody's answer for this is different. What advice do you have to share to someone at home who wants to do the brick and mortar or who has the food truck and is going to brick and mortar or just in the culinary space overall? What advice do you have?
Well, one thing is, see, a lot of people have a dream and, you know, I respect it. And a lot of people don't have, you know, what it takes to you know, start a food truck or go out there. See, a lot of people, you can't really trust what other people say, you know, because when I jumped in it, like, no matter how bad someone's food is, you don't want to hurt their feelings. So a lot of people get misled, like, damn, that thing was good, you know, yeah, I love it. You should do a food truck, and you're gonna mislead. Don't take, like, you need true, honest criticism.
You do.
In order for you to move forward, because a lot of people work on feelings and they're so worried about your feelings, like they don't tell the truth, and then you'll get misguided, and you know, and that's a big problem. I see a lot of people failing. You know, I give honest criticism, and I want the most honest criticism.
Absolutely.
So I trust myself. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust my
Gotcha.
kids. I don't trust my wife. I don't trust my brother. I don't trust my family. When it comes to my food and what I do, like, I trust myself. I know exactly what I'm looking for and where I'm going at. But see, a lot of people don't have that taste palette in order to do that.
Absolutely.
I can figure stuff out. I take myself to the extreme.
Yes.
At the restaurants, I do shrimp and grits, and like my grits and shrimp is like insanely just way better than anybody auntie or Georgia, wherever the best shrimp and grits are. I challenge myself to make them better than the best, and that's what you got to do. So y'all stay up and just like grind hard, but like take real criticism, get real criticism, and don't take criticism too hard. You know what I'm saying? Because then they're going to give you false reviews. People are going to tell you false stuff about your food, and you're going to get misled. And that's the biggest downfall with a lot of these trucks.
Right. Okay. The consensus at this point is he's poured it on thick, chin up, chest out, 10 toes down. He's gonna let his food do the talking. He's done a lot of talking, but I know the food will speak for him too. And as he took the words out of my mouth, y'all know I'm honest. No sugarcoating. I tell it how it is. I'm gonna get in line and wait under these beautiful umbrella tents. Can we talk about that too
With
a little bit? Yes, like for you to know people wait in these lines and you go the extra mile, and you have to see it in the B-roll, but you have the tents and the fans, like that is like an extra level of the customer service that he was referring to. So none of it is capped at this point, but I'm gonna place my order and let y'all know my honest opinion. So.
And if you came to me for the first time and I wanted to trap you, because I want you to come back every single day I'm here, and you're gonna ask me, Chef, which one should I try? Because I ain't never had them before.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, get the hibachi and the seafood, shrimp, crab, and lobster loaded. Or I'm gonna tell you to get the seafood and the soul food, which is barbecue chicken, mac and cheese, and collard greens. Or I'm gonna tell you, get the barbecue brisket and the lasagna, or the Korean barbecue and the curry. Like, I'm gonna give you options so I know definitely you're gonna be locked in.
Yes, and there's different flavors going on just from hearing you explain what is actually in them. But he's already called out like 4 that I was gonna get anyway, so we got a telepathy going on, I think, a little bit.
Bam, certified.
All right, here we go. Thank you.
Pretty Girl Food Review. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. It's coming.
Yes. Don't nothing get past you. They can't get nothing past you.
I mean, the customers get to see each other. You get to see your people get to see you.
All right, y'all, they got this thing running like a well-oiled machine. Look at the lines kind of went down now, but it's moving so quickly because they have such a process and just a way that they do things that's so efficient, smooth, and swift. There's no bad energy, no bad vibes, no crankiness of they ain't got their stuff together, because they definitely do. We only waited about maybe 10 minutes or so for our entire spread of food. I'm gonna run down the menu really quickly though. It's not gonna be, I think this one, I got it this time, okay? The first one here is the seafood, hopping over to the lasagna, hopping over to the brisket, the curry chicken, the soul food roll, and then this one is the Korean barbecue. This one back here is the chicken, I'm sorry, I think they threw that one in there. Yeah, chicken Philly maybe, that's a chicken Philly. Actually, I'm not certain. Everything else for sure is what I said it was. And this one is the red velvet cake, and this is the banana pudding cheesecake. Yes, and this is their tropical lemonade. I'm gonna start with that first because y'all, your girl is sweating her little big loving heart out, like, but I'm out here because I love y'all, and I had to give y'all just the tea on world's famous egg rolls. Let's see, it looks absolutely amazing. The colors are so pretty. You know when you have to do that tang, tart, love it, love it. Okay, so I'm gonna just set this here. I don't want that to blow away our trash. I have not eaten anything all day. I'm gonna jump right in. I'm gonna save the seafood one for last. I'm gonna start up here at the top. These French fries look so crispy. Very crispy. They don't have a salty presence at all. I'm not getting any spectacular, like over the top flavors. It is a really good, classic, crispy French fry. You've got like a perfect ratio of potato on the inside with such a nice, thin, crispy layer on the outside. Very nice. Okay. This egg roll did not come with any sauce, but that is totally okay. We're gonna jump right on in. I think I see some collard greens, or some greens, some macaroni and cheese, and some chicken. So let's see. The sauce on it is something like sweet.
I know that's right. You gotta stay on YouTube.
Pretty Girl Food Review.
Pretty girl.
Food Review.
Okay, got it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Fantastic. The green, everything that you would have in here as a side dish or a side item. Your collard greens, or your green, I keep saying collard, I think those are collards. The greens, mac and cheese, the chicken, you can tell everything is cooked separately and cooked to completion. And it's a little bit of a kick. I don't know if that kick is coming from like the vinegariness of the greens, but this is really good. The crisp is totally there too. And my hands are not covered in grease. So whatever frying method they're using is spot on. He really emphasized that crispy exterior. He was right. So far that talk he was talking is playing out to be true. I can kind of pick up though, he's one of those people that don't like BS you, which is a good thing. I would totally say thus far he's probably perfected his craft to speak that confidently about what he does. But we're gonna keep moving on. This one is the Korean barbecue. I can definitely tell by like that type of beef that is there. I'm gonna put this beef back in there though. A little bit of that. It looks like this bite is gonna give me mostly rice, so, but let's just go in. The rice is cooked perfectly. The beef is almost giving me like more of like a beef bulgogi type of flavor profile. A little bit of sweet. Almost like the sauce has more of like a slurry type texture to it. I really like this one. The flavors are so prominent, and it looks like we got some cabbage in there on the side, or there too. And he did tell me that I had to try it with the sauce. So I don't know if all the sauces are the same or if this sauce is meant just for this roll. I'm gonna go in with this one though because it has a little bit more meat here. and I got a bunch of rice that first bite. So there we go. The sauce is totally not needed at all, but that was a big bite, excuse me. It really mimics like that, you know, going to a Korean type of restaurant. You have your spicy mayo, your yum yum sauce. I love it. And then with that beef being so soft and the rice as well, the cabbage inside offers like a really nice texture to it. I don't know if these fries are any different, but I see that they have a dusting on them of some sort. Parmesan fries, that's what these were, Parmesan. They're good, they're equally as crispy, but there's more saltiness with that one than the first batch. Obviously, I mean, the first ones were completely naked. But let's jump into this soul food roll here. It looks delectable, excuse me, delectable. Let's see. As a roll, it's fantastic. I want to enjoy this filling by itself, like on a plate with some cornbread. Perfectly executed soul food inside of this roll, like completely. Very nice. Okay, take a swig, cleanse my palate, jump into the curry chicken. Immediately, I notice a really beautiful yellow, bright color, like I'm familiar with curry, like I'm sure y'all can recognize too here on camera. Let's get into it though. Right on the money. You can tell he added like his own little twist to it too, but it does taste like that traditional, what we're used to type of curry too. It is very nice. I really like that. Again, another sauce. This looks like a sweet and sour, spicy chili maybe, and then it looks like a honey mustard, but I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. That yellow one is kind of hard to mix in there. Again, the sauce is not a necessity at all, but it does make it more enjoyable. And if you're a condiments person, you'll really like the sauces. This one was the brisket one. As y'all can see, those really thick pieces of brisket there with more mac and cheese. That brisket is phenomenal. So perfectly tender the brisket is. The brisket is really carrying this one like on its back, the entire egg roll itself. Wow, that's very nice. Very, very nicely done. This is a lasagna roll. I love that one. So far, this one is my favorite for sure. They're all good, don't get me wrong, but that brisket one is it. Okay, this is the lasagna one. It literally looks like a lasagna in a little boat. Let's see. It's lasagna. It's got that pungent tomatoey taste like lasagna obviously has because of the tomato sauce. Cheesiness. The noodle is soft. Like, The consistency of textures that I'm noticing throughout is really impressive. Like those are those attentions to detail that I can just tell that he's perfected over time. That is really good though. And this one is a sauce also. Maybe it's for the, okay, this must be tartar sauce maybe. So I'm gonna eat it with the seafood one. But of course I'm gonna bite it by itself first. Taste it independently. Very nice. If you're a seafood lover, you're gonna love this one, clearly. There's so much crab, shrimp, the cabbage in it. This is really good. And you get really big pieces of shrimp too. And y'all know I gotta try it with the sauce. Okay. Sauce is always a nice addition. But I just want to point out again, I just went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different rolls and a couple of French fries. Look at my hands; they're not greasy. My lips, maybe they got a little liquid, a little lubrication on them, but I really love that none of this stuff is like just swimming or like drowned in grease. Like you can enjoy food when it's covered in oil like that. But okay. Take a swig and move on to this dessert. Okay. We've got the red velvet. Let's start here. It looks so moist. It's literally glistening. The sun is hitting it in all the right spots. So moist. Y'all see that beautiful red color on it? Y'all knew that was gonna be a hit before I even took a bite. I'm not a huge red velvet fan. That is really good though. Will always tip my hat to something even if I'm not a huge fan of it personally. But y'all know, and we have not had banana pudding in so long on the channel, but your girl is a banana pudding connoisseur. So let's try this one. A little bit is about to fall off. It's a banana pudding cheesecake, and I'm gonna take a second bite because it is really good. The banana itself is not like really strong throughout, but it's really good. It's so creamy, silky, and soft. Very finely done. Well. I've literally never had anything like egg roll, world champions egg roll at all. This was a perfect introduction to what they provide. Everything was great. They start at 10:30. It's now 10:43, so everything is fresh. They have a wonderful system that they have going on. If you ever get a chance to try them, try them. They're just literally nothing like them. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope it was thorough enough. I'm looking at it because it's looking at me, like I always say, and I can't wait for me to go back in and finish at least one of these rolls. But hope you guys learned more about the story behind this magnificent brand, the owner himself, and all the things. And as always, thank you for supporting the channel. I love you guys, and I will catch you on the next Pretty Girl Food Review. Peace. As y'all can see on the screen there, they have the city and the state on the TV here. They record from each location, so it gives everybody experience to see everybody else's experiences. So freaking cool. And there's us up there, the Fayetteville location. And then, oh, I want to show them this too. The Egg Roll Life. Y'all, they got a podcast, a live stream, and a reality show. Oh wait, it says we are recording on all trucks. And okay, so that must be it then. That is so unique and so cool. Okay, come on.